Yep, hello there. This is Daniel Eric or Williver or Guillermo Gage, and I am um, making this video at 1:06 p.m. That is on 2025, August 3rd. So I'm just going to give a quick update about the final few hours of the day on August 1st and then on August 2nd. So August 1st, I did that shift of just a few hours at the Walmart. Just picked up a little shift there, and I earned some money. And on the way up there, in terms of getting enough calories in me, I would like to make more proper home cooked meals that can really fill me up. But in terms of stuff with like dense calories, I've been spending too much money on like convenience store food and fast food. Something I did is I went to Wendy's and got like a large serving of fries. So I mean that put me well over 2,000 calories combined with the other stuff. Then when I got off work, I was like, I ended up getting the Halo Top ice cream. It has the aluminum lid rather than the plastic lid, so it doesn't even have the plastic, unless the paperboard type of container, unless it's like lined with a. I've heard that some of these papery cups are lined with like a micro thin layer of plastic, which basically means like the whole thing is contaminated with plastic. I want to look that up. What's the deal with papery board? How is it like? How does not everything soak through it? Now this is a frozen product, but how does like paper cups, how does it not just all like just go right through? um so I want to look into that. But I don't know, it's like I'm not fat. So ice cream doesn't really like affect me as much. However, I don't want it to be a habit. Of course, that was probably the first time in over a month that I consumed any ice cream. Or well, other than the shake that I had at Steak and Shake a few weeks back. Before that, it was probably like, well, a few months, because I'm not one of those people that where ice cream is regularly a part of my life. It's a very occasional thing. It's only a handful of times a year. Yep, only a handful of times a year. Well, then Saturday. Oh yeah, I had to get up early, right? Go. I When I got home on the first, I was in bed before midnight. Um, and one thing that I did do is I did talk about pop culture, mostly just kind of talking at myself and having the AI just bounce back the same ideas back to me. With an AI chatbot with a it's Grok on X.com or Twitter. Um, and But I was asleep before midnight. Then on Saturday, it was that long shift at work where I get home at 6:45 p.m. Apparently, I look through my phone records for internet browsing history, and dude, I wasn't like on there at all. I think what I was I just talking about some buddies, online buddies. These are also like kind of maybe like-minded guys and such. I was typing out long stuff about my life situation and whatnot. And then I got up and I have this thing. I call it food anxiety. Yeah, my relationship with food is I have this constant anxiousness about making time for like hearty proper meals, and so I piss away too much money going to the convenience store and getting already made up stuff. But here's the thing: yesterday, all that stuff was free. I was like, what, a couple pizza slices, couple um, uh, cream pies in one of those cardboardy, paperboardy boxes. All that was free because I had rewards points from the convenience store. And I'll tell you one thing, that made it so I got a decent amount of calories in me, but I got to have more nutritious calories as well. But I was there from like 9 to 9:30, 9:45 or so. I get back home and I think I fall asleep at like 11 p.m. So I think I was just conked out and such. And then this morning I wake up and I'll talk about August 3rd maybe at the end of the day. So today's August 3rd. I'm gonna get home and just talk about the events of August 3rd, because I got a couple. No, I got 2 hours and 50 minutes, 2 hours and 49 minutes now before I got to be at work. So about 2 hours and 45 minutes. 2 hours and 45 minutes, 2 hours and 40 minutes before I have to leave from my 4 p.m. to 11 p.m. job. So there's still time. There's still time to do stuff. I this morning I went to church by myself. That's a Catholic one. I'm not a confirmed Catholic, so I'll have to decide where I should be going in the future, or what I should do about that in the future. I've been there before, but I think the next time those RCIA things happen are like beginning of the year, like right at the beginning of the year, up until like kind of around the first third of the year is if there's confirmation there. That's when that happens, and it's like a group of people. That's what I've heard. That's what I've heard the rite of Christian or rite of Catholic initiation for adults is. All right then. So even though I woke up this morning at like 4 a.m. after being asleep for only like 5 or so hours, then I'm talking about August 3rd, but I spent too many times. Somehow oh yeah, I ended up on YouTube, and then I was like, oh, now I know how I ended up on YouTube. That's kind of something I got to avoid doing on the laptop, on the smartphone. But that's part of what's happened earlier today. But I still got some time left to accomplish something like an actual tangible thing. Some of my original goals, push-ups, hacking out some more of those weeds out in the back patio. Start the Bible reading again. I think I'm just gonna go a few chapters back in Genesis, reread some of those, and go forward. And how about this week? I just finish off the rest of Genesis. I was in the 20s of the chapters, chapter 20 something. And how about it's 50 something chapters? It's like 50 chapters. And maybe by the end of the week, I'll just have it all done. And then I can do a retrospective and such on what I think about the book of Genesis. All right, then. And so around 11:30 p.m., unless I'm just super tired and conked to sleep, a video diary will talk about earlier today, any thoughts that went on, how work went, and then any push-ups or whatever that I've managed. All right, then. You'll be seeing another video from me soon. Bye for now.